Most people believe saving money is simple. Spend less, save more, repeat. It sounds logical, it sounds responsible, and honestly, it sounds like the right thing to do. Michael believed that too. He thought the only reason he wasn't moving forward in life was because he wasn't saving enough. So he decided to change. He stopped buying things he enjoyed. He avoided spending money whenever possible. He tried to be disciplined. And for a while, it worked. He saved a little. But something didn't feel right, because even though his spending went down, his life didn't move forward. He still felt stuck, still stressed, still broke. At first, Michael thought he just needed more discipline, so he went even harder. He started tracking every single dollar, every coffee, every snack, every small purchase. Nothing escaped his attention, and for a moment, it made him feel in control, like he finally understood his money. But slowly, something changed. Every decision started to feel heavy. Before buying anything, he would pause, think, calculate, doubt himself. Do I really need this? Is this a waste? Should I save instead? Saving money started to feel less like progress and more like pressure. What Michael didn't realize was this: saving money manually comes with a hidden cost. Every time you make a decision about money, your brain uses energy, and the more decisions you make, the more tired you become. This is something most people ignore. They think saving money is about discipline, but it's actually about energy. Because when your energy is low, your discipline disappears. Michael's problem wasn't that he didn't care about money. His problem was that he was forcing himself to decide all day. Small decisions, constant decisions, draining decisions, and by the time something important came up, like investing, or learning a new skill, or starting something new, he had nothing left, no focus, no motivation, no energy, just exhaustion. And this is where most people get stuck. They think, I just need to try harder. I need more discipline. I need to be stronger. But that's not true, because discipline is limited. You can't rely on it forever. Michael learned this the hard way. He would save money perfectly for a week, sometimes even two. Then suddenly, one bad day would hit: stress, fatigue, frustration, and just like that, he would break. He would order food, buy things he didn't need, spend more than usual, and then feel guilty, very guilty, like he failed, like he had no control. So the next day, he would try again, start fresh, push harder, and repeat the same cycle over and over and over again. That's when something clicked, not in a dramatic way, not instantly, but slowly, quietly. Michael realized something important. Saving money shouldn't feel like a battle. It shouldn't feel like you're constantly fighting yourself, because if it does, you will eventually lose, not because you're weak, but because you're human. That's when he asked a different question, not, how do I save more money, but how do I stop making so many decisions? That one question changed everything, because it shifted his focus from effort to systems. Instead of trying to control every dollar manually, Michael built a simple system. Nothing complicated, nothing extreme. Just a few rules that removed decisions. The first thing he did was separate his money. One account for spending, one account for saving. And here's the important part: he automated it. Every time money came in, A small percentage moved automatically into his savings. He didn't think about it. He didn't decide. He didn't hesitate. It just happened. And that small change removed dozens of decisions every week. Then he simplified his daily life. Instead of choosing what to eat every day, he repeated meals. Instead of constantly deciding how to spend, he set limits. Instead of reacting to every desire, he followed a routine. Less thinking, less chaos, less stress. At first, it felt strange, almost boring, like life lost some excitement. But something unexpected happened. He stopped feeling tired all the time because his brain finally had space. Space to think, space to focus, space to act. And when his energy came back, everything changed. Now, when it was time to work, he worked. When it was time to learn, he learned. No resistance, no overthinking, no internal battle. Saving money was no longer the main challenge. It was automatic, silent, invisible. And because of that, Michael had something he never had before: energy. And that's when he realized the truth. Saving money doesn't make you rich, it creates space. But what you do with that space, that's what matters. So instead of spending his energy on saving, he started investing it into growth. He learned new skills, tried new ideas, built small income streams, not perfectly, not quickly, but consistently. And consistency is something he never had before. Because before, he was always starting and stopping, saving and spending, trying and quitting. Now, he was stable, and stability is what creates progress. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. You're not bad at saving money. You're just using the wrong system. You're relying on effort instead of removing decisions. Every time you rely on discipline, you are setting yourself up to fail, not immediately, but eventually. Because discipline fades, energy drops, life gets harder, and when that happens, your system collapses. Michael didn't become rich by saving more money. He changed his life by making fewer decisions, by building simple systems, by protecting his energy. So if you feel stuck, if saving money feels hard, if you keep failing again and again, don't blame yourself. Change the system. Because once saving becomes automatic, you stop fighting money. And when you stop fighting, you finally start moving forward.